Rahim. Nowadays, we are talking on the World Cup squads and best players that could play a vital role in the winning of the teams. No team could be underestimated. As far as all the squads are concerned, they are highly built, trained enough, and built enough that they could meet the challenge of 2019 World Cup, that is to be played on the basis of rubber round leagues where all of the teams are to meet each other at the best of their skill work to outshine their rivals with the finest art craft that they could employ on the winning of the matches. Each of the team is to play 9 matches, and going through the all matches around, they are to win 6 to 7 to reach at the top fours, which are to confront and the contest for the finalists to the best ones that are to go for the title race. Here I would like to talk on New Zealand's all the scores. First of all, I will talk about their opening pair, opening couple that will step into the ground to change the scenario and to invite the attention of their selectors and their countries to watch on them. Martin Guptill and Colin Munro. Martin Guptill is no doubt a matchless person, a matchless player, goes and thrills these and creates a sensation during his play. He is the fastest choice for New Zealanders, and if he is not considered to be the player of 10 overs or around that, and goes with somewhat a destructive mission to outshine others. Rather, he is sensible, and if he lost more than 10 overs and goes to 20 overs, he could convert his 50 and 70 into a superb and a splendid 100. And he is a solid and a concrete player and trustable and reliable figure for New Zealanders. And as far as his second mate is concerned, that is Colin Munro. Colin Munro, though is a man of high strike rate, goes with better to make a baton charge on the opposition. He tries his level best to perish the opening attacker pacers and not let them to be rooted against the opening pair of New Zealand. And when we talk about his consistency, that is not as much as the opposition or the world levels players we could expect of them. He is not a consistent performer, but when he stays at the wicket, he could change the whole gambit. And many a time he gave the performance that brought the team out of the crisis when the big total was set against them, and they, as a both openers, appeared on the scene and made a very heavy lathi charge, or you can say a baton charge, on the opposition and brought the team out of the sinking stage. On the first down, I would talk about the captain, the inspirational skipper of New Zealand, Ken Williamson. He is a slow riser and goes slow and steady, and we could say he is a slow poison for all opposition teams. He builds his innings, goes with the passage of time, and turns his 50 into 100. And many a times we watched him that he is truly a finest captain. He has a good technique, good skill, and temperamentally is at the level of captaincy. And he is also a learner, what we could say about him. Never falls on the field, never gets discouraged, and he inspires his teammates and lets them play well. Ken Williamson. After that, what I would say about that is all-time greats. All-time greats is Rose Taylor. I am a big fan of him. He is, I think, playing for third World Cup, and he is a main, you can say, source of a game changer, and he could turn the table, and he could make the expectations go green and brightening for the New Zealanders. Rose Taylor is having over the years experience, is the finest man and reliable as he is known for, because he is consistent performers and never lets the team to let on. On the fifth, their men's come that is to play as the anchor role. He goes slower and steady once again, like Captain Williamson's, and he tries to bridge up the gap between the top orders, middles, and all-rounders when asked to come on there. So these five players, top orders, are good enough to rise on the screen and try to turn the table. At the sixth, you could say there is a Latham, Tom Latham, that is also wicketkeeper of New Zealand team, and he is also a good hitter too, and he could also capacitate as to how to meet with the challenging situation and to make a better rising on the screen. And then onward, when we talk about C.D. Grandhomme. C.D. Grandhomme is also an attacker, striker, and goes with a winning mentality, and he is having somewhat a tribal instinct. Tribal instinct, I would like to say that he has somewhat a warrior passion inside, and when he steps to the ground, looks around, and if the team is at the fallen stage, he would pick up the team and would make a route to reach to the victory stand. Many times he played a very vital role for upbringing of the team from down to higher stage. So C.D. Grandhomme, Colin D. Grandhomme, is the great expectation, a great hope, and a great man for the playing of the role. So what to say of the rest of the 2 or 3 players? They are to play their role to make a better finishing and bring the team to reach to the victory stand. So once again, at this World Cup, we would not try to underestimate the potential mark of the all players of New Zealand team. New Zealand team never be, you can say, taken as hot favorite, and we can't get it side, but we would rate it all. It's all depend on its clicking. If it gets clicks, it could, you could say, perish the strongest ones at the opposition. I hope this my all opinion or giving good point of view. Might you have some leading light to it, leading guidance to it, and you would appreciate my all attempt what I said about New Zealanders, the neighbor of Australia. Thank you very much. I am Ansar Gilani, English commentator on entire sports, and as well work on cricket well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.